Hey guys, it's day 31. It's week 7 officially. Like you wouldn't really know that. I'm just fucking. Um, it's our first day of drawing. 30 days of drawing. Half the series. 30 days of drawing, continuing our ambidexterity, and I did the writing as well, and shook the camera. But something that I was really thinking about was death and life. So deep, can't help it. Sorry, but I was talking about the necessity for letting ourselves die to create the lives that we want. But it's like, all right, my body will always live, but what if I allow myself to forever die and just let things go and just let things flow, you know? Edward Skeletrix. Some of you may know him, most of you probably don't. He was actually a really big inspiration to me for doing anything creative. When I saw that art exhibition that he did of the performance art, he said himself that like he was trolling for it, but like to me, that was like the embodiment of exercising your self-determination to create whatever the fuck you want, even if nobody gets it, you know? And something that he said in one of his interviews was, it was like, he was like, back when I was still alive. That stuck with me because it's like, the way that I'm interpreting that is that he views himself in two different metrics. The one where he's alive and isn't flowing through life, right? He's letting life flow through him in a manner in which he feels like he needs to grasp at it. It's just going about in his individuality, what most people attach to themselves to make themselves feel alive is something that he doesn't tether himself to, and it allows him to be free, right? He's living in a permanent state of death so that anything and everything can come to blossom. I'm probably like overthinking it, but like that's how I'm interpreting it. And I think that's like really cool. Really cool. I wanna achieve something similar for myself, you know? Because I was thinking like, wow, okay. So we have our 30 days of drawing. It's gonna be in the fast forward, but it's probably gonna be like 2 seconds. But we have our 30 days of drawing. It's split up into 3 sections, 10 days each, 2 weeks each. The first 10 days are of form and perspective. The next 10 are on figure and depth. Like the same thing, but slightly different. And then the last 10 are on death and freedom. Now, what kind of subjects are these for drawing, right? That's really weird, right? But I was really thinking, like, those last 10 days is when the series is coming to an end. And I think that is where I will be coming to fruition in the cessation of the previous patterns of existing that I was living in. Because I would have really committed myself to these, to this ambidexterity. And I'm going to continue it. This has become a daily part of my routine. Camera on or off, honestly. I love doing this. This is really fun. I think I might just do it even after this series. I think I might incorporate it into like some other videos that I make or something. Let me keep making videos. This is fun. But yeah, like I feel like in yearning to live so badly, we take ourselves away from being. You know, the more I do, the less I think. The more I think, the more I feel that I am. You know, the more that we tether ourselves to these perceptions of self, the more we remove our freedom. And in the death of that is where a new kind of expression can be born that really makes a change, you know? These ideas and forms of expression that exist between us in whatever etheric space our minds are born from, it's they're all waiting to be exercised by an individual who has the power to commit to it, you know? And I think in allowing the complete death of the self in our minds, it allows the idea to be exercised in a new manner in which we can't comprehend. We kind of just have to let go and follow the journey of experience it, feel the fatigue, feel the wear in your hands of creation, feel the joy of creation through death. You get me? No? It's okay. Yeah, like, it's a lot, but I'm really excited, you know? I'm excited to die in every way. I'm excited to die for real. Like, I wonder what happens after death, but I'm excited to die mentally as well. I'm excited to become the next person that I'm growing to be, you know, even though I'm a tree, or I'm using a metaphor, even though I'm like a tree growing and growing and growing, I'll still be the same tree, but the me of the past is gone and dead, changed. It was used as fertilizer for something else, you know, like these plants before me. They're ever changing, but the plant of yesterday has been fertilized into something else that allows for the new one of today. Even though it may look the same, it's different, just a little bit. You get me? Like, this isn't, like, you can take this literally or metaphorically. Literally, you're gonna have to make, like, you have to explain that shit. Back it up with some real science, the scientific method. I'm not gonna do that. That's why I was saying these are metaphors. But, like, you know, just let myself be weird, be different, be all that stuff. And, like, drawing, honestly, is one of these, like, burst modes of grounding where I really feel like I get to just be, you know? And I feel like currently, like, speaking into this microphone has become its own method where I'm letting all the ideas around this series really just flow out of me. I don't really be thinking too much. I speak and then I forget what I say. And then I watch back while I'm editing and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot. And I'm like, okay, it's cool though. I'm not re-recording. Don't ever want to do that like I did at the beginning of the series. And it's like, whoa. Yeah. So yeah. Drawing was fun. It's very peaceful. I'm very happy I'm taking this time to connect with myself. I'm exercising a new creative muscle, honestly, because creativity is a muscle. And when I was drawing with my right hand, that's all I ever knew. It's what I was used to. And I remember I'd always find myself, like, struggling on what to do with it. Because with my right side, I felt like it's not that creative muscle was weakened. I got bored with it. And I just needed a different kind of stimulation. Right? Because the creative exercise that I participate in with my right side has evolved into these videos, into reading, meditation, my fitness, my spreadsheets, right? But sitting down and taking that time to craft some art, I felt like I had associated it with boredom in a negative manner. I'd always doodle and use it as a form of escape. And that was at a disservice to myself, honestly, because I was ultimately running away from myself, right? But now, with doing this on my left hand, I'm running to myself. You get me? Ooh, running away from myself, but now I'm running back. Oh, come on, guys. There's something there. But yeah, like, I'm happy. I'm excited for these next 30 days. I'm happy for the growth that we've gone through. And let's just have some fun. If you can't tell, I'm tired. I'm ready to sleep. I'm gonna schedule this video up and then I'm gonna knock out. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Tuesday. And be weird, stay safe, be you, leave a mark on the world.